All right. So we had some more life happen, right, James? So anyway, J-Dub's car. Yeah, not good. Not good. We got alternator problems, and the alternator's way down in there. But we got to get to that and get it out and change it. I tested his battery and it was down. We jumped it off and got it running. It didn't look like it was charging. The battery numbers were going down as the car was running. So we're going to try to go ahead and take the alternator off and then run to the parts store and see if they can test it and get that changed, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, so we're about to do this thing. So I think the first thing we need to do is loosen the lug nuts on that wheel. Just get them loose. Go ahead and break them off. Loose. No, break them off. Try not to break them off, but break them loose. That's what I meant. And then we'll jack the front of the car up where we can get underneath it. We'll put our little blue lips underneath there. What do you call them? Doohickey things. They all broke loose?
Yep.
Alright, so now we have to get the jack, get the car jacked up. I want to help this boy get this car jacked up. I'll just leave y'all right there. Alright, we got that side of the car jacked up. He's taking the wheel off. There's a little plastic cover on the inside that we're going to take loose so we can kind of access the lower portion of where the serpentine belt runs. It's a whole lot easier to deal with the belt and stuff from that spot than trying to do it from all the way down at the bottom from above. When you got the wheel off, okay, there's the little cover. We're going to pop these couple of things here loose and take this cover down. I think once we get these loose, then there's going to be a couple of screws and some more of those underneath that we'll go ahead and be removing as well. Yeah, over there's some little tools inside that kit. Yeah. Yeah. It's that center part pries out, and then the whole thing comes out. Hold up. Yeah, there you go. Now get behind the whole thing. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Yep, pop the center out and then get behind the whole thing. Just like that. And see, oh man, I knew that was gonna happen.
There's the belt.
Yeah, so there's the lower parts of the serpentine belt. So now we've got some access right here down low.
Do I need to take this bottom part off?
Lay down and look. There's I think there's a 10mm bolt somewhere.
No.
No?
I think so. Oh, here's a bolt right here.
Yeah. What'd your daddy say, boy? I said I think.
I didn't see it. Right here.
Oh, I see it.
Right.
So that, and then what do we got? Look right by your head.
I already got that one out.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of leaves under here.
Yeah, you find all, when you start taking these covers off, you find all this mess. Now that we got that part, so we've got access there.
Get the battery next time.
Dude, you're on point. That's exactly what we got to do next.
Just the right one.
Uh-huh. We need to undo that. Oh. I'm not taking it all the way off.
Oh.
Get a little carried away there.
It goes fast.
It does go fast. All right. The patient is now asleep. We can begin the procedure. We're about to get started. Let's get it started. Hey, you're supposed to do like the hype. Let's get it started. All right, what are we going to do next?
Get that up out of the way there.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. We're going to undo the hose there. Undo the clip right there. There's a little clip in the back. Push that and it comes up. There you go. Did you get it? All right, so we got that loose. Okay, so now we need to get this bracket out of our way. So we probably need to get a 10 millimeter on an extension. So down here there's one bolt right there, and then there's one bolt right there. And we want to get those and get this bracket out of our way. Like once you get it loose, like reach in there with your finger and kind of hold the screw and bring it back out. That way you don't lose it.
Let's check if it was actually the right size.
There you go. Good job. Alright, now you can grab the bracket and just bring everything out.
You know, it's connected to the hose.
Yeah, there's a little hose clamp connected to that, I forgot. Alright, so we got the bracket off. Basically this is the bracket. The screws that were in the dark down there went in those two holes, and of course it's got this hose clamp on the end, and you just got to get a screwdriver in there and kind of pry that open and it pops out. Next we got to get the belt off. And I went to the Harbor Freight. So that serpentine belt just, you know, of course runs everything down there. And there is a tensioner right there, that smaller wheel. It's got a 14 millimeter bolt, and that is how you loosen up the belt, is that tensioner right there. So we're gonna try to get on that here in a second and see if we can't get this belt off of here. Look at all the stuff.
We're fancy.
Comes with stuff.
Big bar.
Big bar.
1 bar.
1 bar, that's me.
Yep.
When the kids were little, we were coming up with rapper names. I told them my rapper name was going to be 1 bar.
All I hear, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him.
And that could be because I can only spit 1 bar, or like a low signal on your phone is only 1 bar. So anyway, that's right. And we need the 14. Is that what you're putting on there?
14. It wasn't really staying.
Well, I had it staying at one point.
Yeah, and then the bar hit it and moved, so I tried to put it back.
Oh, so you messed it up.
No, that was your bar.
I can't believe you messed it up. Just stay over there already. Get a light where I can kind of see. Okay. I need better tools.
I was saying it might be easier to go from the bottom for some of these.
I saw where some guy said that. Okay, there we go. Yes, I don't get any kind of movement right there, hardly.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get at things that you can't see, and these are some of the challenges of working on little cars and stuff. And honestly, with this job, this is just the beginning. Yeah, I'm real close, because there's my socket and there's the bolt.
Oh, I see what you're trying to get to now. No, to the left a little bit more. Yeah. Bingo, we got action.
Good night.
Oh, good night. All right, I got the belt.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun getting back on.
Man. All right, so now we can take the bolts out of the power steering. So I'm going to do the one on the bottom first. I think they're 12s. This is crazy.
Like loose enough where I can get it with my hand.
Yeah.
You want me to try to do that?
Yeah, why don't you try to do that? You feel it?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. It's hard to get to.
It's gonna turn out I was tightening it this whole time.
No. You in? Good job. Now keep up with that bolt.
Gotcha.
We got another one to take out, and then we can get the power steering pump out of the way. Here you go.
You said the last one's right over here.
Yeah. Get this thing out of my way again.
We haven't even started on the alternator yet.
I know.
It's all just
to
getting
get to,
stuff out of the way.
Just to get to the alternator. Hopefully, I can get that right there. All right.
I can get that out of the way.
So now,
What in the world?
okay. There we go.
That's good enough.
That's good.
There's the alternator.
There is the alternator. And then we got to take off the 2 bolts on the bottom.
And then the one bolt.
And then
on
the
top.
1 bolt on top. And then we can get to the last connection. So these screws on the front of this alternator, there is like no room right there between these fan shrouds and stuff that's in here. So there's these 2 clamps or brackets on each side that hold this radiator in place. So we just took those off. That way we can give ourselves a little bit more room with this radiator to get down in here and get a wrench. I mean, it's another inch and a half, which could make all the difference in the world.
Anytime you're working on cars, especially little cars like this, you're going to run into some things where you're going to struggle. And this is one of them right here. Those 2 bolts were facing forward, straight into the back of the radiator fan shroud. There was barely any room to get a wrench in there. You couldn't move. You couldn't. It was freaking miserable. But we did it. We got it done.
Alright, James finally got that other bolt out. And now we just gotta get the last bolt out of the alternator right there. Compared to those other 2, this one's like easy.
Very
easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All we gotta do is kind of roll it over. Take that last wire connection off of it and then fish it out of there. Look, you got a dirty face. Was that fun?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was not fun. That was not fun at all. But we win. They're the rotten, no good, rotten alternator is. And I don't know, it is covered up with like grease, oil, something. And the only thing over the top of it's the power steering, which makes me wonder. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Now we gotta go get this tested and get us another one probably. But that's gonna be tomorrow because it's already almost 10 o'clock. I'm tired.
Ready for bed.
Ready for bed. And then we gotta do the backwards opposite of this tomorrow.
It'll be easier.
Yeah, it'll be easier, sure.
what to do.
Of course. We're gonna find out though. Alright, it's the next day. Me and J-Dub went to the auto zone, got in the zone, and they tested our alternator that we'd taken off yesterday. And we were right. It is no good. So now we've got various parts here that we have to try to remember where they went because we did all this yesterday. And we do have a new alternator. But yep, that little alternator, we got to get it down in there. I know it doesn't look that bad on camera, probably does it? It's horrible.
So this is the boy that likes to work in the garage the least out of the three, but I know he's proud of himself once he's done something.
All right. So there's a little plate that holds the cable onto the alternator, just like a little clamp around the cable, and then the cable itself. He just got through attaching the cable itself. So we gotta get it situated and lined up and get that top bolt started. All right, I'll hold this up out of your way. You see where it goes? Yeah. Right here. Hold on. You see that?
See what?
Look at all this bolt sticking out with no threads.
That's how it was.
What?
That's how it was yesterday.
Are you sure? That didn't make any sense.
Because it's got some part in here that doesn't have any threads on the inside.
Oh, you already figured this out, huh?
I synced it.
Okay. You synced it yourself?
I synced it, yeah.
With your own eyes? Here, let me show y'all what I saw and what James is telling me is okay. So what I saw was he had the bolt slid all the way through the alternator, and then there was that shoulder sticking out. And I was like, well, how's that going to tighten up if the shoulder's sticking out? But apparently the hole that it goes in doesn't have any threads for a little ways. So it should work, I guess. We're going to find out.
It's going just very slowly.
No, get it in so far, and then you can get like a ratchet wrench or something.
That's about as tight as I can get if you want to try to tighten it more.
Actually, probably leave it a little loose. Loosen it up just a little bit. That way, if we need to
Move it around.
I'm sorry, I should have said that. Because we got two more bolts we got to line up. Anytime you got like multiple bolts going, especially going kind of different directions, you get it loose, so it'll move. Yeah, there you go. Man, now we got to try to get them other two bolts in.
You want to do that?
Do I want to do it? I mean, I'll be glad to watch you do it.
I don't know about all that.
All right, I'll try to get one started. Maybe if I can get the first one started, the second. This job is ridiculous. I swear.
That's why.
Why would you put bolts down there where you can't get to them? Oh. All right, go for it. See what you can do with those.
Okay, the second one might be a little hard to get to. It's the one with like the bar in front of it. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work for it this time.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What kind of tool are you gonna get there, J-Dub? You know what we didn't try yesterday? Small ratchet.
This one right here?
Comes learning. He's a smart boy too.
That's a proud dad smile right there.
All right, J-Dub got the alternator all tightened up, so we're moving on to putting the power steering pump back on now. So just tighten them up in the star pattern. Once you got them all tightened up, pop it on there and then torque them in the star. You'll be a star torquer. Man, I will not lie about this whatsoever. That was one of the toughest little jobs. I mean, just trying to get to the bolts, that was what was so hard. It's not a hard job. There's nothing technical or difficult about it other than just trying to get to the stuff. And that's the way a lot of mechanic stuff is, you know, but you just got to get in there and get it done and just stay at it no matter how tedious it is. And I couldn't be more proud of James and how he stuck with it and got it done, and we're super proud of it. We appreciate y'all coming and watching, and hopefully maybe it's been helpful. Maybe I've given you some insight on what this job's like, but at least now you know. But we appreciate you. Come back and see us. We've got a whole lot more content coming. We got the Mustang, we've got the Sea-Doo, we've got a trailer hitch install. They're just all kinds of stuff. We're always busy working on some stuff, and we're proud to have you here with us in the Nine-Fingered Wrenching Garage. And just always remember, find the blessing in every challenge. We'll see you later. Peace.